Hey guys, Joe Onit coming in with another battle replay here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the land of sieges. We do have a 3v3 siege here on the settlement of Polpadiva. Town center of Polpadiva is right there. A lot of people think that the town center is over here. It's not. It's over there. So, just to change that thought or idea of anybody else, this is not the town center. The town center is over there. So, okay, let's take a look at the defending armies. It's kind of easy because it's from the defender's point, from the attacker's point of view. We do have a Lusitania here being commanded by Emilio Blaso 01. Then we also have a Carthage right there being commanded by Senes. And then finally, Seleucid being commanded by Velocity. We do see a little bit right there. We have some Hillmen, and we actually have some Carthaginian Gallic warriors. Very cool. Getting out onto the attacker's side, we have everybody kind of clumped up right over here. Looks like actually they're going to be going in succession. We have Galatia here first, Galatia being commanded by Vlado, and he has brought 8 units of the Galatian legionnaires, 4 Galatian swords, general is a noble horse, 3 Syrian archers, and he does have one of the units of the mercenary Cappadocian cavalry. The first reinforcing army here we have is Artaverni being commanded by Storm Foreshadow, and he has brought 10 units of the Chosen Swordsman, 3 Celtic Warriors, 1 Levy Freeman, General is an Oathsworn, and he does have 4 units of the Gallic Hunters. And then finally, way back here, the final reinforcing army we have is Epirus being commanded by Bazad Shah, I think. I don't know how to say your name, dude. I think I said it right. If I didn't, I apologize. But he had brought 3 units of the Illyrian levies, 3 Italian swordsmen, 3 Samnite warriors, 1 Thereo spear. His general is a unit of the Royal Peltasts. He also has 1 unit of archer, 2 Cretan archers. Oh, sorry, 2 units of Royal Peltasts. One of those being his general. There's the second unit right there. But all right. Whoa, okay, so walls are starting to be knocked down, and we see a ton of defenders here. Now we have some of the Balearic slingers here for Lusitani, Iberian swordsman, Iberian swordsman, Iberian swordsman. Seleucid actually coming out over here. Seleucid and Carthage making their way out over here. We have a noble cavalry along with a unit of median cavalry and some hillmen. Hillmen on the late or delayed sally out. That's pretty cool to see. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some people that are going to be like, yeah, Hillmen. Yeah, Royal Order or Royal... I don't remember what the acronym is that's been floating around in the comment section of my videos whenever Hillmen are there. But I'm pretty sure there's one specific guy, AN. I'm waiting to remember. I don't remember what the acronym is that you use for it. But I know it's like Royal... Hillman of something, I think. But, alright, Arverni and Epirus already inside the settlement. Not a whole lot of resistance from trying to take over this front tower, which, I mean, it's not a big shock. This front tower here is pretty easily taken over by the attackers. All they need to do is bring some archers up here and here and be able to pretty much annihilate any sort of a defense that's right there. So not entirely shocking that the defenders are not trying to hold this tower. Now, they will have to obviously stay out of range from the arrow shots coming from that tower, but I think that's about the line. It might be a little bit closer to the attacking forces, so I want to say that the defenders might be just... Let's see. Yeah, no, the arrow towers are not firing, so they must be just out of range. We do have a lot of archers making their way up over here. We have, those Eastern Slingers and a unit of Balearic Slingers. So far... Am I not seeing any archers? Oh, wait, no, there's some Cretan archers there for Carthage. I'm going to guess that Seleucid probably. Yeah, Syrian archers right there. And he does actually have a Scorpion right here. That's why we did not see a wall artillery there for the beginning of the defense. But all right, Galatian swords coming in onto some hillmen. Pila and javelins on the fly. Tossing in onto these hillmen, which, I mean, it's cool to see javelins, but... The javelins could definitely be used for the stronger units, but look at this. Seleucid baiting the Galatian swords into a death pocket. No. Gallix, throw your javelins. Why are you not throwing your javelins? There you go. Throwing them into those Galatian swords. They are going to try and retreat, but taking some serious casualties. We actually have some of the Balearic slingers for Lusitania have made their way up onto the wall here, and they are going to get a fantastic vantage point right there, down onto that unit of Galatian swords, really ripping them down. Under 100 men left. We actually have the Illyrian levies that had charged forward, and they are just getting murdered. But it's actually They're Illyrian levies, they're equipment movers pretty much, but it's not a bad thing because all of these guys, even some of the Iberian swordsmen here, using their javelins on some really throwaway units. I don't want to say complete garbage units, but throwaway units. And I'm saying not complete garbage units because there has been times where I have seen Illyrian levies get like 100 kills. So it's possible. It does happen. Doesn't happen all that often, but I'm definitely going to say very well done there by, at least by Epirus, with his Illyrian levies just soaking up so many javelins there. This unit of Galatian swords over here, 21 kills. Looks like they did toss their last little bit of javelins, and they're actually going to charge in onto this Gallic warrior front line. Balearic slingers now stopping. No point in continuing firing onto this unit there. They will easily be destroyed. So good on him for saving his ammunition. We have some more Galatian swords moving up. Celtic warriors there. Now I see outside over here. What is this? Oh, it's a unit of Lusitani guerrillas. But I don't think that's going to go very well. There is a noble horse right there. But, oh, the noble horse general. Oh, he's taking some shots. Hasn't lost anybody yet. But they are going to continue volleying at them. And now the noble general is going to charge this position. Let's see if we can get in for a good close-up of a charge. And there it is. Oh, my God. Just absolutely wrecked that unit. So much damage being done. So much damage being done. Let's see how many. They had 5 kills, and they are almost down to 100 men. The general losing 5 men so far, but he's got 62 kills, so pretty solid. That unit of Seleucid cavalry that was over here has actually pulled back inside the settlement. We're going to have to keep an eye out to see where they are. But more units have now moved up. We have another unit of Illyrian levies, 45 kills. They have pressed their way forward. Over on this side, some of the Galatian swords, second unit of Galatian swords now coming in here as well. The Gallic warriors having a tough time, but right behind them, a unit of the mercenary Italian swordsmen. And they are getting great javelin volleys again. Massive, massive kills onto these Galatian swordsmen. Very nicely done. Yeah, dropping them down, dropping them. Yeah, don't be that excited, boys. You better charge in there. You are still getting pelted. Absolutely wrecked. Are these Balearics firing again? They are not. Still very good, holding the ammunition. Very nicely done there. We actually have, what is firing over there? Is that the slingers? No, who was just shooting over here? Was it maybe this last little bit? No, there's something firing over here. What is that? Oh, it's the Seleucid slingers right there. Eastern slingers volleying straight across and getting some great shots into that Galatian sword unit. They are going to be out of here very, very soon. So, all right, let's see. Still, the defenders, the attackers still have a lot out here. Looks like it's Arverni's turn to now start making his way forward. He's got some of his chosen swordsmen right there at the breach. Over on this side, we actually have 2 Celtic warriors taking on 1 lone unit of thorax swordsmen. But again, we have a lot of archers. Actually, oh, here comes that median cavalry. Where is he going? Is he just going to charge? Yep, he's going to smash right into the back of that. Ooh, that's not a good idea. I want to say that it might have been a good idea for that Seleucid cavalry to try and get through here, but he would not really have had very much of an opportunity. This is another unit of Celtic warriors right there with full javelins. They don't have any kills, so they probably would have done a decent amount of damage to that median cavalry. So good on him to pull them away, but they do have 64 kills, so not too bad. So more thorax swordsmen moving up for Seleucid. This thorax swordsman here, 153 kills, doing pretty solid. I think a lot of those kills came from the initial Illyrian levies. Celtic warriors here doing okay. This one actually starting to get hit in the back again. Is that the slingers or is that the archers? I don't. Eastern slingers again, firing over here, getting some great shots in onto these Galatian swords and onto the Celtic warriors. That median cavalry came back. He is, there you go. There's the javelin volleys. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that javelin volley to hit that median cavalry. Still only down 17 men, 85 kills. But he did get a bit of a charge in onto the back of that Galatian sword unit and the second unit of the Arverni Celtic warriors who are now routing away. They had 78 kills total, 28 men left in the unit. So back over here, it does look like they did, yeah, they got rid of that whole guerrilla deployment unit that was here. How much did the general in total lose? They only lost to 5 men, and he did have 111 kills, so very nicely done there. Median cavalry still rumbling through. Now I hear the Scorpion. Yep, I definitely just heard that whiz through the air. So the Greek Scorpion is firing 3 kills so far. He is going to keep firing right in onto something. And I'm not sure exactly where he's firing. Yeah, the attackers, they need more infantry in here. They need a lot more infantry right now to get in here. Celtic warriors now turning their backs, running away, getting cut down. I think that Scorpion might be hitting them. It is yeah, I hear the Scorpion firing. He's actually firing over the Chosen Swordsman. Down 11 men already. But here they come, throwing those javelins again into that median cavalry unit. Some of the Gallic warriors there. 158 kills for Gallic warriors. Very nicely done. Median cavalry is still alive. Over half the unit's still alive. 114 kills for them. Not too shabby at all. Let's see what we have back here near the town center. We have the Lusitani Nobles. 2 units of Lusitani Nobles. I'm going to guess these are, yeah, veteran shield warriors. I was figuring that's what they were going to be. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of the veteran shield warriors there. Still has his Balearics there. The first unit is still up on the wall there. 39 kills, so they still have a ton of ammunition. Might not actually be a bad idea for him to try. Actually, wait. Let me rethink that. We have the Gallic warriors, or sorry, Gallic hunters over here making their way forward. The Lusitani Lusitani Balearic slingers are getting some good shots down onto them as they're moving along. 5 dead so far in this Gallic hunter unit, but they will be able to start firing up. You can see Lusitani is basically. Oh wait, is he not running them off the wall? Yeah, that's not. Yeah, these Gallic hunters could definitely rip this unit of Balearic slingers down, because you can see these front guys are being protected by the wall right there, but these guys here, they have their backs to them. So definitely wouldn't be a bad idea for some of these Gallic hunters to start firing, but so far they have not, and they are actually taking a ton of damage. Some of the Syrian archers have moved over here for Galatia, getting some shots up onto a Balearic slinger up on the wall there. We do see that that quick reload has now been activated, so they're going to be able to fire a little bit faster, but now he's starting to move them away. So unfortunately, oh no, it looks like he's thin. Okay, so he's thinning the line out, so he's going to have more protection on the wall there. But I did see the median cavalry coming back again. Median cavalry just doing work. 114 kills, so still the same amount, but they are going to get a great charge in onto the back of a Chosen Swordsman unit. Another unit of Celtic warriors now being absolutely ripped off the battlefield. How many kills did they have? 122. Not bad. Actually, nope, sorry, 61. 61 kills. Chosen Swordsman here getting absolutely obliterated, that second unit there. This first unit still 141 men digging in onto this unit of Thorax Swordsman. And guys, I just want to take the opportunity real quick here. Thank you guys for the continued views for the channel. Massive, massive turnaround in views. I appreciate it tremendously. Hopefully I'm not going to be kind of, you know, throwing the system off by saying thank you. But I want to say thank you guys very much for the continued views, or the upkeep, or the upstart in better views for my channel. Really appreciating it. The watch time has been amazing. So just big heartfelt thank you to all of you guys for the views, the watch time. The new subscribers coming in has been huge. And yeah, it's just been really, really, really amazing time right now for my channel. And I just want to express how appreciative I am of you guys. But all right, let's get back into the fight here. Thorax Swordsman now pulling away. 148 kills for them. It did take a bit of a javelin volley as they were running away from this unit here of the Galatian Legionnaires. Now we have some of the Chosen Swordsmen moving off onto the flank. And they don't have any javelins left, but he is going to charge them in, get a little bit of a flanking charge in onto that Thorax Swordsman unit. Not too bad. Pretty good charge. We have some more of the Thorax Swordsmen here for Seleucid making their way forward. Eastern Slingers here, 49 kills. They definitely have more ammunition left. Back over here in the middle, this Eastern Slinger unit here, 100 kills. Not too bad. Median Cavalry, 137 now. So far the defenders doing a pretty good job. I would absolutely say, again, that the attackers need to move these guys up closer to the wall. Like, these archers could definitely be helpful. Tremendously helpful. We have the Arverni archers over here, not really defended. Not really defended. They are kind of out here on their own, and Carthage is going to take advantage of that. Looks like he is firing over here with his artillery, trying to get some shots, just a little shy. Little shy on the distance. That shot there, the first shot had landed over here, but this one, there you go. Starting to make contact with this Gallic Hunter unit, I should say, and yeah, Arverni's going to notice that. He's going to start trying to pull away. Ooh, just dodging out of the way of that shot. So very good by Arverni, noticing that, realizing that, going to try and get his men out of there. Might not be a bad idea, like hide them behind the towers, but we also, as the attacker, you need to remember there was a Carthage noble cavalry general that had came out over here originally. So you definitely want to keep an eye out on that. I do see the unit of mercenary Cappadocian cavalry for Galatia has moved over here. So there is cavalry nearby. I would probably say maybe that Cappadocian cavalry should get a little bit closer over here, just in case that noble general decides to come back out. But all right, now we have some Syrian heavy archers here for Seleucid up on the wall, but they are taking damage. Not sure exactly from what, though. The Scorpions, I think the Scorpions are out of ammo. Are the Scorpions on the top of these towers out? Yeah, it does look like they are out. They're not firing. So I'm not sure what he took damage from, but they're taking fire, and they did lose somebody. So I'm not entirely sure what they are being shot at by. But all right, here we go. More forces now making their way in. 3 units of the Galatian Legionnaires. We have a decent amount of Chosen Swords moving in as well. And some more of the mercenary Italian swords are making their way in. And look at these boys. Triple silver chevron. Oh my god. They started off the battle. Some of them triple silver. Some of them double silver chevron. That's crazy. Craziness. But again, well-placed ranged units here. These Italian swordsmen just getting dropped. 37 kills. Oh my god, they are... Oh, Jesus Christ. Javelins, stones, arrows. Oh god, this... yep, they're gone. They are gone. They have 2 more men in the unit currently than they do have killed. Oh, never mind. They have less men in the unit now than they did have kills. That is pretty rough. So far, the defenders are doing a fantastic job. Fantastic job. But guys, I don't know if you saw back at the beginning here. This was almost an hour-long battle. I think it was like 57 minutes. So there is a lot more bloodshed to take place here in this battle here for today. All right, we have some more of the Thorax Swordsmen making their way up. Going to continue trying to hold this front line. Arverni Chosen Swordsmen, 35 kills, 33 men left. This unit here, 28 men, 95 kills. Both of these Chosen Swordsmen on their way out now. That is rough. Carthaginian artillery, it looks like he stopped firing. He has. He has stopped firing. The Syrian heavy archers, I'm not sure why they're up here. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing up here, unless maybe he's anticipating Arverni moving his archers forward again, so he's going to be able to get some good shots in onto the side of them. That is possible. And with Seleucid having his unit pretty much spanned out across this front wall here, if the Arverni hunters decided to start firing over here, they really would only just hit this side. But, yeah, they would probably just fire at the closer units. So, good idea for Arverni to not be firing over there. Let's see what we have back over on this side. Balearic Slingers up on the wall. Still firing. 24 kills down to 77 men. Second unit of the Balearic Slingers now moving over here. 129 kills for them. 115 men left in the unit. It does look like they still have their slings in their hands. So, yes, more damage will be done by that Slinger unit. But, oh, there goes the median cavalry. 137 kills. So, they got 3 more from the last time we saw them. Not terrible. Not terrible. And now we have Chosen Swordsmen pulling away, and they are going to get shot. Yep. Balearic Slingers, Eastern Slingers firing in onto that Chosen Swordsman unit as they were trying to retreat. We killed about 7 of them on the retreat away, so not terrible. Chosen Swordsman moving in again. Now the Galatian Legionnaires on this side starting to put a dent in the Seleucid defense over here. 173 for that Thorax, 115 there, but this Galatian Legionnaire, 57 kills, and they are just starting to chug away here. Hearing more javelins. I'm hearing more javelins now. I'm hoping that wasn't... Oh, I think this Libyan infantry is firing in. Oh, no, it's archers. It's archer fire. Syrian heavy archers, and they might actually be firing. They might be hitting their own men in the back. I think they did. I think they did as I was... No, actually, wait. No. I mean, maybe a couple. Maybe a couple, but the majority of those shots now landing into this Galatian Legionnaire unit. Shields are on the offside, so very well done there by Seleucid. Really starting to rack them up. Look at that. 77 kills now. Legionnaires down to 100 now, less than 100 men, and they're going to have a tough unit to fight. Unit of Libyan infantry there. Already winded unit of Galatian Legionnaires, but Galatia is still pressing forward. More Legionnaires making their way in. Who is still not really involved in this fight? Actually, a lot. No, everybody moved up. Okay. Everybody has moved up. The Samnite Warriors for Epirus have moved in here as well. Doesn't look like they've been involved in anything yet, though. Not just yet, but it's good to see them in the settlement now. We have some more Galatian Legionnaires here now. A bulk of defending units. There was a lot of defense right there. Does look like this is going to be the attackers' way to try and come around. They will have to deal with more of the reinforcements making their way over here to at least defend any sort of incoming units. We do have some more Thorax Swordsmen, Iberian Swordsmen there. Scorpion here, 152 kills for the Scorpion. Is he out of ammo? No, I don't think so. No, they're not ammo. They're not out of ammo. You can see it plain as day right there. So they definitely still have ammunition. 152 kills, not too bad. Some more thorax making their way forward. The attackers doing okay at this point, but more of their soldiers are just getting absolutely ripped apart. We actually have a unit of Iberian swordsmen. They just got a massive charge in onto that back of the chosen swordsman unit. Galatian legionnaires unfortunately just stood there and watched it happen. That is a bit of a yeah, that's rough. I don't want to say anything bad. I'm trying not to be mean here. That was definitely a rough position. And again, rough position. These Galatian legionnaires charging in, but again, the Eastern slingers really doing a good job. What were they up to there? 108 kills. Not too bad. They're going to charge in again onto this front line. Gallic warriors and Libyan infantry. Libyan infantry are getting murdered right now. Legionnaires are really good. Galatian legionnaires are really, really, really good. But that is not really how you want to do it. Look, hold on a second. I got to put a slow motion here. I knew it was going to happen. Iberian swordsmen. Look at the Galatian legionnaires here, charging in onto the flank of that Libyan infantry, and by doing that, they're leaving their backs wide open to a big charge there by the Iberian swordsmen, and they have not a terrible charge bonus. It's 20 charge bonus, not too bad, and they have some pretty good damage as well. Melee attack 39, weapon damage 35, melee dent 64, but their armor, of course, armor is not anything really to write home about, only a 15 on the armor, but still, good charge in there. Galatian legionnaires losing decisively now. They were attacked in the rear, attacked on the side. That is rough. 121 Galatian legionnaires now wavering. They got attacked in the side, they got attacked in the rear, and they're getting shot by those Eastern slingers. Here we go. Sam Knights now going to make their way in here. Going to buff that Galatian legionnaire back up. They do have, these guys have discipline, right? The mercenary Sam Knights have discipline. They do. Which only really affects them, but I guess because of the type of unit they are. Nope, never mind. Legionnaires, 78 kills, wavering, routing away, 75 men left, and they're still going to get shot as they're trying to run away. Actually, the Iberian swordsman not letting them run away. Going to follow them out. Samnite warriors running away from some of the thorax swordsmen there. Nice charge by some Sam Knights, but a counter charge coming in again. Actually, nope, Sam Knights actually got a little bit of a counter charge themselves. So not terrible. He got a little bit of a charge into that thorax swordsman unit and then counter-charged into the thorax there, but Sam Knight unit is kind of broken a little bit in the middle here. They're now going to be fighting two units on either side of the unit. You can see right there, half the unit over here fighting this thorax swordsman unit, and the rest of the unit over here fighting this thorax swordsman. So pretty rough position there. Might not be a bad idea to just try and get them back out. He's going to take some serious losses if he tries to run them away. But this is this right here would be the best option for him to run. Just try and run them out that way to get them out of the situation. But they are starting to turn it around a little bit. Thorax swordsman here, 105 men. They are losing slightly right now. Some more chosen swordsmen for Arverni have made their way forward. We have the Empress Royal Piltash General inside. And we go right there. That's that noble cavalry general for Carthage. He is just sitting there waiting for an opportunity. Now Arverni over here, he's got a unit of his chosen swordsmen. They're kind of close to the Gallic hunters here, or Gallic hunters. So not too bad. They are kind of defended. But I mean, there's really no purpose in having them over here anymore. I would get them around over here. Look at the archer crew that's over here right there. 3 Cretan archers, regular archer unit. The Syrian archers now making their way in for Galatia. They still have a decent amount of ammo, 58, 27, and 8. The other 2 units of the Gallic hunters on this side here, 3 and 105. So, yeah, if I was Arverni, I would bring these archers back over here and get back in touch. Oh, is that another unit of median cavalry? Oh, it's a second unit. I was going to say that first unit got wrecked. 96 for the noble cavalry general, not too bad. But all right, the attackers now bringing in more of their frontline infantry here. Sam Knight's starting to do okay. Again, starting to turn that battle around. Doing some pretty okay damage, but this Sam Knight not looking too good, yeah. The one lone unit of Sam Knights that are in the middle there, not looking too good. I mean, he's not alone. I don't want to say alone like there's nobody around him. But the one unit of Sam Knights that didn't do well, now routing off of the battlefield. But again, chosen swordsmen have charged in onto this Iberian swordsman. But again, I know I say again a lot right now, but these slingers are just having a field day. Charging in on that side, or firing in on this side. Baleric's over here with 33 kills. The ones up on the wall really doing oh my god, 172 kills for them. Firing down into pretty much anything that comes in here for the attackers. But now we have some of the Syrian archers for Galatia firing back up onto the wall there and knocking this Balearic Slinger unit down. Good to see that. It looks like he did move. Did he move both? I only see one. Did he lose one of them? He did. Gallic Hunters being removed. Only 2 kills, and they are shattered. Oh, that is rough. That is definitely a rough piece of business right there. Samnites now starting to make their way... Oh, I'm sorry, they're starting to come back around. I think because of the general making his way in here. All right, back up on the front line. Still a very, very hard fight. Our Verney Chosen Swordsmen starting to take some shots. They do have the shield on that side, though, so that's a good thing. That's a little bit of a blessing for them as these Balearics are just tossing into them now. Dropping them down a little bit. Lost 4 men so far. Switching their position, which while doing that is actually opening them up to more kills. Or more death, I should say. But they're actually not firing there. Now firing into the Gallic Hunters, making their way in. 108 kills for this unit, so I think they're out. Yeah, they all have their daggers out or short swords out. But nope, never mind. They changed to the Syrians. 46 kills for the Syrian archer unit. That is pretty rough. 50 for a total. The Syrian archer, yeah, I'd back out. I would back away. Where's the other Royal Peltast? Is that him? Yes, there he is. Another Royal Peltast there. The one more unit of Chosen Swordsmen along with the Cappadocian Cavalry outside. Still have that Noble Horse General out here. 2 units of Galatian Legionnaires in reserve. Kind of just hanging out over here by the Epirus Archers. Balance power is looking a little bit in favor of the defenders. And actually, I'm just making mention of this now. I realized it in the beginning when I was doing the army compositions, but I didn't make it a thing. The attackers didn't bring any artillery. The attackers didn't bring any artillery. It's usually best for at least 1 or 2 of the attackers, whether it's a 3v3 or a 4v4. At least 2 of the attackers should bring artillery, and I would definitely say the giant ballistas are huge. They are really, really big, especially in this front part. Let me just slow this down one more second. Just one more second. So the giant ballistas, if they had lined them up, actually the one giant ballista could have been laid like right here, having some towers in front of it to protect in case any of the artillery for the walls, for the defenders being able to fire down. But that giant artillery, that giant ballista could have fired right into this area. Simple, I think it's left, alt, right click is a bombardment for artillery as a whole. So you can, it would just fire in this area. And he probably, one of the artillery might have started to be able to deteriorate this front line here for the defenders. And I'm going to move on from that. I'm just saying that's... Bringing giant ballistas are good. I mean, any artillery for attack is good. But, yeah, giant ballista, really a good idea, in my opinion. Seleucid General over here. We have an Agema Cavalry General. Oh, these guys are nasty. These guys are really, really mean. Very heavy shot cavalry. Obviously, again, with that being a very heavy shot cavalry, their melee defense is pretty trash. But look at that chart. 76 charge bonus, 70 armor, 46 melee attack. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. All right, let's get back over here on the front line. These Samnites are still alive. We actually have the Royal Peltast. The second unit of Royal Peltast has moved in. He looked like he was getting some good shots in onto those thorax. 11 kills, so they should still have javelins left. They're going to charge in. Do they have a javelin volley left? Come on. Or is it not on? Oh, it might not be on. Might not be on. Now, with that... Oh, wait. What are we doing here? See, that right there, I would have had that Royal Peltast stay in there. This second unit of Galatian Legionnaires could have slimmed their lineup and come right around here and gotten into these Eastern Slingers. But we do have some more Syrian archers up on the wall. This unit is... Oh, no. This unit could get some really solid kills. 79 kills so far for them. And they are firing in straight... Where are you going? Oh, they're running away. It's a pretty small unit of Chosen Swordsmen. Pretty small unit of Chosen Swordsmen. Get those thorax over here. Get the thorax in there and deal with that Chosen Swordsman unit. This is a fantastic opportunity for this Seleucid heavy archer unit. Really, really solid unit, but oh god, yep, front is starting to break down on this side. So it's like it's kind of what I thought was going to happen. The attackers were going to eventually start making their way around here because there was just so much right there for the defenders in this center, or on this left side, if you will, for the attackers' viewpoint. Now we have the Oathsworn General who has moved in. Oh, javelin volleys. Javelin volleys aplenty. Iberian Swordsman Thorax swordsman now going to get murdered. Oathsworn, baby. Getting in there. Good job. Noble Cavalry over there. Now we finally have the Thorax switching places with the Syrian Heavy Archers. Royal Peltash General coming in. They've actually suffered some losses. 18 men dead. Only 1 kill. This middle is starting to fall apart, though, for the attackers. If I would have this, my thought, my opinion, this Cappadocian Cavalry could come right in here now and pretty much do a crap ton of damage. Cretan Archers there, 30 armor. Slingers, 15 armor. Slingers, 25 armor. There's 1 unit of infantry right there, Iberian Swordsmen. But again, armor's not really that good, and Cappadocian Cavalry are good. They are good. Heavy melee cavalry, full unit. Charge them in there. Bash through this front line. Or actually, he doesn't even need to bash through it. The Cappadocian Cavalry could just come right through there. There's a huge gap. Huge gap right there. But the attackers have made their way through, but oh, buddy. Nope. No. I thought he was going to charge in there. Here comes that Cappadocian. Okay, so the attackers starting to turn the tide just a little bit. Just a little bit of a turnaround. Eastern Slingers, 143 kills. Looks like they're coming back. Thorax Swordsman victorious on the wall. Could come back over here and just finish this last little bit of Gallic Hunters. Might not be I mean, it's not really even actually worth it. There's only 14 of them. But they did a good job. 120 kills. Not too bad. Now look at the ranged corps that's sitting here. Don't forget, unless he moved them forward. Oh, veteran shields, veteran shield. Oh, Iberians. So he should still have 4 units of veteran shield warriors back here, along with his 2 units here. His nobles still has those Lusitani nobles back here, which, if you guys don't know about Lusitani nobles, they can do a ton of damage. They can do an absolute brutal amount of damage. Look at that melee attack. 64 melee attack, 36 weapon damage, charge bonus 32, melee defense 77, armor's 45, so they're one of the higher units for armor as far as Lusitani is concerned. But that headhunt, and if he's got the right general skill, I didn't see what his general is, but if he has that headhunt and he's got the I can never remember the name of this one. What is it called? Hold on. Battle Rhythm. Can never remember that one. If he's got Headhunt and Battle Rhythm, ooh, man, they can do some murderous deeds. Murderous deeds. All right, the Cappadocian Cavalry has now moved forward. Still, nobody has captured up this tower. It wouldn't be a bad idea for the attackers to send something around over here to at least try and grab that tower so they wouldn't be continuously being shot. But all right, the attackers now inside. Not a whole lot left to their forces, but the defenders definitely took a lot of damage as well. And now oh, buddy. Cretan Archers for Epirus have moved forward, and they are going to start firing it into the Glass Cannon unit. A Glass Cannon faction, I should say. Veteran Shield Warriors, not a whole lot of armor. He is going to retreat them away. And the Balearic Slingers now moving forward. 127, 0. The Scorpion is still alive, 152 kills. They still do have ammo. Last time I saw, there was still one of the ballistas, one of the Scorpions at least, had ammo inside it. This Cappadocian Cavalry, again, I would get them in here. Get them in there and at least neutralize the tower. But all right, here we go. Arverni actually looks like he's going to make his way over here. Cappadocian's now moving. Okay. So the Cappadocian unit's moving around. We have Thorax sitting up on the front wall over here. I think maybe he's going to try and bring them down. Yeah, okay. Here they come. They are on their way down. Noble Cav is right there to be able to protect these Thorax swordsmen as they try and make their way back. Cappadocian Cavalry doing a little bit of a scout, but I'd bring them over here and start neutralizing this as the infantry is making their way forward. All right, he's actually going to move them over here and neutralize this tower. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not losing any men yet. Pretty solid armor, 70 armor. He might lose 1 or 2 in the process of neutralizing it. Maybe. Maybe 1 or 2. But all right, look at this. This is all that's left for the defenders. I mean, dangerous Noble Cav, dangerous Lusitani Nobles. The Veteran Shield Warriors, not anything to really laugh at. I mean, these guys can get a ton of kills also. So the defenders still having a good amount of force, but you can see the balance of power is definitely in favor of the attackers now. And I'm going to make a little bit of a cut here. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not, because Cretans are moving their way around. Looks like actually we're getting some Cretans up on the wall. Yeah, mercenary Cretan archers getting up on the wall there. Yeah, use the walls. Use the walls to your advantage. Noble horse general making his way down over here, getting into the circle. Is going to start neutralizing that tower up. So a good move there by the attackers. Balearic slingers starting to move forward. Eastern slingers here, 144 on the Eastern slingers. Very nicely done. Balearics 132. This unit here was 7, so they still have ammo. I would not be moving them forward. I would not be moving that unit forward at all. I'd be keeping them back since they still have ammo. I mean, this unit, they still have ammo also, but they have 132 kills, so they might not have a ton of ammunition left. You can see the Lusitani Noble is now pulling back away because of those archers getting up on the wall there. And now they have control of this tower. So the defenders, again, I mean, they have this whole circle. They could just pull back and hold on this side and wait for the attackers to move forward. Now, let's take a look at what the attackers have infantry-wise still. They still have the Royal Peltash General, Royal Peltash. Oh, he had 3 units of Royal Peltash. Oh, my apologies from the beginning army composition there. He's got 3 Royal Peltasts, archers, unit of Samnites down to 37 men, and that's going to be pretty much infantry-wise the end of the Emperor's force. He does still have his 4 units of ranged. We have some Chosen Swordsmen here for Arverni. Still have the Ostwar General, another unit of Chosen Swordsmen back there. And he has two units of his Gallic Hunters still, and then 4 Galatia Legionnaires, Noble Horse, Legionnaires. So, I mean, there's not a lot of infantry left for the attackers. Not a lot left. The defenders have more infantry than the attackers do. But I think the attackers have stronger infantry than the defenders do. Hopefully I said that right. Oh, what is this? What are you doing? Oh, they just... Did they come over here to just kill the rest of the ballista crew? That's funny. And did see something lurking around over here in the shadows. I did see something over here moving around. What is that? Veteran Shield Warriors, 132. Yeah, they're broken. But I did see something moving around over here. I don't know if you guys caught it, but there was something over there. Oh, Samnites. Getting up into some Balearics, but they're out of ammunition. 222 kills. Wow. Very nicely done. But this should be an easy amount of kills for the Samnite Warriors, yeah. Going to chop them down real quick, get themselves some free kills on some Balearic Slingers. They're getting chopped. They're getting chopped down. All right, there they go. They're out of here. All right, so let's see what we're doing. We just kind of have the attackers and the defenders kind of staring at each other for the moment. Now the ranged, yeah, the defenders actually moved back just far enough to not be in range of the arrow tower anymore. It's all right. Doesn't look like anybody's doing anything just yet. So let's get a touch of a fast forward here. Just to see. Arverni's starting to bring some of his Chosen Swordsmen down, beating up units of Chosen Swordsmen, but they did a hell of a job. 219, 187. Very nicely done there. Gallic Hunters here, going to start probably trying to unload on the front line there. Moving down, moving closer to the stairs. Still hidden, still hidden. Moving them down a little bit further. Let's see if they're going to start firing. They have ammo? Yeah, they have ammo. They still have ammo. Okay. Ooh, moving them down a little far. Oh, now they're visible. They are now visible, but he's going to, I mean, he has to start firing. He's got to start firing. Now the defenders are going to start firing back, and the hunters are going to pull back. Yeah, Gallic Hunters are going to pull away. I mean, still has that Cappadocian Cavalry here. The Cappadocian Cavalry could kind of start throwing this defense off. The Cappadocian Cavalry came out over here. He could at least just sit there. Now, I know there's still 2 units of cavalry back here, but it's something that would be a little bit of a distraction for the defenders that have to worry about cavalry over here, especially if they move the Noble Horse over here as well. If Galatia moved both of his cavalry over on this side, that would be a pretty big thing to have to worry about. So Noble Horse is nothing really to sneeze at. Cappadocian Cavalry is really awesome too. And this is a medium melee cavalry unit and a very heavy shock cavalry. So like I said, Agema cavalry are really good, but they suffer the same consequences that any shock cavalry does. If you leave them in melee for a long period of time, even with that huge charge bonus, if they stay in melee for too long, that melee defense is going to start biting you, and they will start losing, especially to a very heavy melee cavalry general. So the cavalry general would take a big loss on the charge, but the longer the shock cavalry stays in the fight, the more damage they will take over time. So all right, let's see. We actually have some of the Royal Peltasts here for Epirus making their way down. Have the Noble Cav sitting there for Carthage. Not really sure. Maybe he's going to try and come down here and scare these guys away. Maybe that's what his plan is. Let's see what the range still has for the defenders. 89, 83. The Ballista, Scorpion, I'm not sure. He might still have ammo left. 179, 149, 155, 221, 144. I'm not thinking... I kind of think that maybe the defenders don't have a lot of ammo left. I mean, the Eastern Slingers, they have their daggers out. These guys have their daggers out. These guys, I think... No, they still have their slings. These guys still have their bows. But a lot of that front line for the defenders didn't have ammo. They're pulling back to Seleucid archers, though. Maybe these guys still have ammo? No, they don't. You got to zoom in sometimes, guys, and just look around and see what the defenders have or what the attackers have. Like, kind of gauge by the kills that they have, and also zoom in and look at the unit. If you see the dagger, they might not have ammo left. Now, it could also be the player is switching them between melee and ranged. So when they switch to melee, they're going to pull their daggers out so to make it look like they don't have any ammo. But, I mean, sometimes you just have to take a risk. Just take a shot. Take a chance, take a shot, see what could happen. But, all right, here we go. The attackers have moved out. Galatia bringing his 2 units of legionnaires, Cappadocian cavalry, and his noble horse out on the left. Arverni in the center there, and Epirus is coming around on the right. So let's see the front line. Yeah, they don't have any kills, so they still have their javelins. These guys, yeah, okay, so all of the defending front line infantry-wise at least have their javelins still. So that's probably the hesitation for the attackers to just move right in. Though Arverni doesn't really have a lot left. Chosen Swords, 3350, and this unit here with 141. Still has his Oathsworn General. Gallic Hunters, 3665. They still have ammo. Mercenary Cretans, 23. 44, 27, and the other unit of regular archers still full. They should still have full unless maybe they were firing into a really heavy unit. Heavy armored unit, I mean. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to have to get a little bit more. Another bit of a fast forward here. Wait, whoa. Alright, Cappadocian cavalry now starting to move their way around. Let's get on to the first level of fast forward, not the super fast forward, or fast forward as they call it. We'll just do forward. I call this fast forward. I call this super fast forward. That's just me. But alright. Nothing really moving up just yet. Epirus, there's the Carthaginian general hanging out over there. And now we have some of the defenders firing over into the Cretan archers for Epirus. Cretan archers are firing back. Cappadocian cavalry's coming around on the flank over here. Just keeping an eye. Giving another taste of a possible threat for the attackers to come charging in there. I mean, this balance of power is in favor of the attackers, but only slightly. And the defenders still have some pretty strong units. Ooh, that's not good. Syrians, run away. 135. You better get out of there. I mean, they're out of ammo, but still. Alright, looks like we're going to have to keep fast forwarding here. Archers now starting to fire in, getting shots in onto those Lusitani nobles, and now Arverni's moving forward. Here we go, Arverni coming in onto these Eastern Slingers. They will be able to pretty much rip that unit apart, but nope, Lusitani's coming back. Lusitani is coming back, bringing his Lusitani nobles back forward, the veteran shield warriors as well, and there's some javelin volleys. Javelin volleys getting in onto these chosen swordsmen. I don't know how much longer Arverni's going to really be around. These units are taking some pretty serious javelin volleys. But again, Epirus sitting over here. Very well done with his javelins. Getting some good fire in onto this front line. Forcing Lusitani to move back again. Dropping these nobles before they're really even having a chance to do anything. Like I said, Lusitani nobles are very, very murderous unit. But they are very, very susceptible to ranged. They can take a lot of damage. All right, so we had the cavalry move out here. Agima Cav General? Yeah, that's the Agima Cav General. The Carthage Noble Cavalry General is still sitting over here. And it does look like now... Oh, the Noble Cav for Galatia! No, not going to risk it. I don't blame him for not risking it. Again, these veteran warriors, veteran shield warriors still have their javelins. So I don't blame him for not charging his general over there. Cappadocian Cavalry has fallen back just a little bit. Town center is neutralized. And now, look at how far back the defenders have pulled. So now Empress is going to have to bring his ranged units back around over here and fire straight in. But we have some of the Galatian Legionnaires making their way over here now. I wonder if this is going to be a soak unit. Galatian Legionnaires just going to come over here and try and take all the javelins. Looks like that's what they are doing currently. Veteran shield warriors firing a far distance. Throwing a far distance into this Galatian Legionnaire unit. Killed 5? I want to say they killed 5. Yeah, it did kill 5 of them. Center unit there with 23 kills, so their javelins definitely making a mark. And here we go. Royal Peltas now charging around, chasing some of the Syrian archers back. We have a unit of thorax swordsmen, full unit of thorax swordsmen sitting there waiting. Here comes the Gallic Hunters for our Verney. And you can see right there, Royal Peltas, nice. Very nicely done there. Good teamwork to see. Royal Peltas for Empress are going to move over here and block this staircase. So good on him, just in case that Carthage general decides to try to come in there. Lusitani actually charging his veteran shield warriors out into the Galatian Legionnaires. Close fight, number-wise close fight. Some more in the center here, veteran shield warriors charging in onto the chosen swordsman. So we're getting, I mean, it's still 10 minutes left in the battle. Here comes that Cappadocian cavalry moving back around again. But, ooh, the Gallic Hunters starting to lose. They don't have very many kills. 41 kills. They are on their way out. This unit, 71 kills. Do they have their daggers out? They do. Oh, they might be out of ammo. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't think to see that. All right, Lusitani nobles. Unfortunately, now it's starting. What happened to the attackers? If you remember, several minutes back there, the attackers' units were getting shot in the back because they collapsed in one of the other units. This Lusitani noble unit now just getting shot in the back. 43 kills. Oh, they are out of here. They are out of here. The noble horse general charging through. Now he's getting into all these Balearics. Oh, God. Cretan archers. But the Akima Cav general trying to make his way over here, trying to hold the line. We have the Lusitani noble general chasing away a unit of the Galatian Legionnaires. But this, oh, this is rough. This is pretty rough. Good position there for the Cretan archers. But here he comes, the noble Cav general for Carthage coming around. Can he get around this line? He should be able to. Yeah, there you go. Very nicely done, but the Royal Peltas now turning and firing in onto that noble Cav. Didn't kill any, killed one. Killed one man. Keep going. Keep going. Get that charge off and come right through. That unit's gone. Go through, go through, go through. You can keep going. Look at all of that cavalry just freed up. There you go. Good job by Carthage. Getting his general out of harm's way. Very nicely done. Getting away from that Oathsworn, because you don't want that. Royal Peltas still throwing their javelins there. Only 13 kills for that unit. Cavalry here, Cappadocian Cavalry up to 50 kills. The Noble Horse General here with 379. Wow. Where'd the Lusitani Noble General go? Oh, I don't know. I kind of lost track of where he is. Cappadocian Cavalry charging in here again. Oathsworn now making his way over here. Oathsworn General making his way over here. Median Cavalry in the center there. 0 kills so far. Agima Cavalry with 17 kills. Charging in. Oh, charge. Charge, Agima Cavalry, charge. Don't just sit there. Oh, he's just sitting there. That's not going to be good. That is not going to be good. I can't believe... How is this battle still 7 minutes? Almost 8 minutes. The defenders are kind of getting ripped apart right now. Galatian Legionnaires in onto these Cretan archers. 2 units of Cretan archers. The Scorpion crew getting murdered by the Oathsworn General. 195 for the Oathsworn. Seleucid still has 2 more units sitting back here. 188, 129. So I'm guessing they may be out of ammo. The Carthaginian General... oh, there he is. Carthaginian General taking a little bit of losses. 139 kills. 56 men left in the unit. Still, I mean, they still have some pretty powerful cavalry. The Akima Cav and that Carthage General. Both of them are pretty strong. Pretty strong, but the Galatian Legionnaires here in the middle, ripping apart the units of the Cretan archers. So they will be out of there. Final unit, Thorax Swordsman Infantry, standing tall. Going to try and take on some of these Royal Peltas. And they are charging in. Use the whip has been activated. The cavalry over there in the distance. Looked like they tried to charge in onto that Galatian Legionnaire unit, but here comes that Noble Cav now. Noble Cav General for Galatia charging in again. In onto that Noble Cavalry General for Carthage. 393, almost 400 kills. Here comes the Seleucid General again. Oh no, he's pulling away. He is pulling away. Median Cavalry going to get a really nice charge in onto the Noble Horse. That was a good charge. Noble Horse General, yep, dead. General is dead for Galatia. Cappadocian Cavalry now making their way around the corner, charging in onto the Noble Cavalry General. Things are starting to really fall apart here now for the defenders, but Noble Horse General is gone. Defenders still having infantry inside this town center. Royal Peltas winning the fight against the Thorax Swordsman, and now that's mean. That is mean. The Oathsworn now coming in. I want some kills too. Get out of the way. I want some kills too. Move. Now, Oathsworn, the only thing I would say about the Oathsworn is he could have come through here and gotten right into the back, or he could have just charged right into the side there, but it does look like the Noble Cavalry General for Carthage removed. The Galatian Noble Horse General on his way out, getting shot to hell right now by the Cretans. But he did his job. He did his job and then some. 403 kills. Very, very nicely done. Cappadocian Cavalry still very much alive. Over half the unit still around. 166 for them. Thorax Swordsmen still fighting for everything that they can. 165 for them. Actually, they were fighting these Royal Peltas. They did a good amount of kills, but they are going to be gone. Noble Horse is still around. 6 of them remain. Charging around, getting around, and they're going to come over here. Nope. Charging onto the back. Seleucid Eastern Slingers on their way out. That Noble Horse still going. 414. But, oh, buddy. Akima Cav General making his way around. He's got some Royal Peltas in the way, but I see lines of archers. And this is a very heavy shot cavalry. He could railroad these Royal Peltas. He might want to move. Might want to start charging in. There you go. Oh, brutal charge. Brutal charge right there. But now the Cappadocians have the opportunity. Oh, no, they don't. Oh, the Noble General's still there for Lusitani. Hopefully he gets involved soon. Median Cavalry and Cappadocian Cavalry still trading off here. 15 for them. 23, 22 now for the Cappadocians. Starting to lose. But here we go. Akima Cavalry General charging in again. Last bit of effort, trying to get as much as they can. 128, 29, 130 now. Almost to 140, getting some good kills on these Royal Peltas. Good amount of kills. Oathsworn over here. Oh, he's going to have a field day. 340 for the Oathsworn General. So 2 of the attacking generals, really well done for the attackers. The Galatian General, over 400 kills. The Oathsworn trying to get over 400 kills. He's got, what does he have? 347, 350 right now. Getting into Syrian archers. Cappadocian Cavalry now making their way over here as well. Going to try and kill off the rest. Yeah, 3. How is there still 3.5 minutes? All I saw was the Lusitani Noble General over there. That was all I've seen for the defenders, not counting these units that are getting wrecked. The Akima Cav General still doing damage, 183, closing in on 200, but I don't think, yeah, he's not going to make it. 3, 2, 1, dead. Okay, so the general is dead. All I'm seeing is attackers. It's got to be just the Noble General that's left. Could you imagine if the attackers still had cavalry sitting around? That would be brutal. But they have captured, now the attackers have captured the town center, and it is the final unit right there, Lusitani Nobles. 2.5 minutes left. Is this just going to be a capture victory, I wonder? Well, the nobles are kind of starting to try and move around. But they have cavalry on one side, Royal Peltas, Royal Peltas. I think that's going to be the end. Lusitani Nobles. Cretan Archers now moving up. 169 kills for them. And yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Lusitani Noble, did he bring the right general? Oh, no, he didn't. I mean, everybody plays how they want to play. Raise banner and rally. It has its place. But for units that, general units that have headhunt, use the whip and stuff like attacking bonus abilities, you usually want to bring the strategist general so you can get that second win in battle rhythm. Because the battle rhythm ups their damage even more, and then when they're exhausted, you could just hit that second wind and they go right back up to fresh. But that is going to be the end of the fight right there. Lusitani Noble General is going to be the final guys on the battlefield. Taking on these Royal Peltas, though. He is fighting as hard as they can. He did hit that headhunt ability. But it does look like, unfortunately, not unfortunately, but it does look like this final bit of the Lusitani Nobles are going to be the end of the fight. 24 seconds left. Royal Peltas General actually took a lot of damage. 106 kills for the Lusitani. That's what I'm talking about right there. He had 0 kills, and now he's up to over 100. And he's fighting Royal Peltas. They're nasty. Lusitani Nobles are nasty. Now, it is 2 Royal Peltas, though, that he's taking on. So, now I wonder, that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a victory because of the capture. So, it's a capture victory. Don't see those very often. Really don't see those very often at all. But look at the kill counters, boys. Wow. 4 out of the 6 over 2,000 kills. Very nicely done. Let's take a look at the attackers. We'll start off here with Vlado playing as Galatia. He was the one that sent the replay in. 2,392, so 2,400 kills for him. 418 with the General. 212 with his Cappadocians. Archers 106. His Galician Swords 100, 128, 115. And then his Legionnaires 119, 157, 118, 126, 239, 275. Wow, look at those boys. Good job. Storm Shadow here with Arverni, 2,309 kills. Very nicely done. 384 with the General. Gallic Hunters, 124, 90. The other 2 not doing very much. I mean, all 4 of his units of archers got wrecked, though. They were all dead. His Celtic Warriors not doing too well. 1 unit there was 78. Chosen Swordsman, though, 203, 226, 113, 214, 197, 164, 121. So pretty solid usage of his Chosen Swordsman. And then we have Bezad Shah with Epirus 1743. Royal Peltas 132, 139, 198. Archers 148, 170. Samnites 220, 185. Italians 101, 103. Levies, top unit there was 76. Getting in onto the defenders, we will take a look at Velocity here with Seleucid. 2,324 kills. 185 on the Agema Cav. General 154 on the Scorpion. Median Cavalry 137. Eastern Slingers 145, 184. Syrian Archers 132, 193. Solid job with his ranged corps. Very nicely done there. Hillman, they're Hillman. 73 for the top unit. Thorax Swordsman 204, 168, 173, 144, 129. So pretty good job. 5 out of the 7 Thorax Swordsman that he has doing very well. Emilio Balso 01, 1938 with Lusitani. 120 with his General. Slingers 185, 224. Very nicely done there with those 2. Iberian Swordsman 215, 130, 96. Getting into his Veteran Shields 132, 208, 126, 173. And his other unit, that noble unit, unfortunately, only 49 kills. And then we have Senes here with Carthage, 2,148 kills, 177 with the General. Balearic Slingers, 222, very nicely done. His Archers, again, great usage of his ranged corps. 147, 151, 190 on the Cretans. Libyan Infantry, 148, 121, 115. Some of his Gallic Warriors here, 159, 101. Italians, top unit there was 93. And his one lone unit, never mind. Gallic Warriors there, 101, 159, 95. So they did pretty good, but almost an hour-long battle, so pretty good. But again, I don't really see capture victories very often. I'm guessing that's what it was because the Lusitani Noble General was still fighting. So I'm guessing that there was a capture victory, but a victory nonetheless for the attackers. So guys, again, hopefully you enjoyed this battle replay. If you did, make sure smash, hammer, murder that like button. Helps the video out tremendously. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought as far as how the battle went for the attackers and the defenders. Share the content around, and if you are new to the channel and you like what you see, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. It helps out tremendously. Over 7,500 subscribers. Really, really chugging along here. Trying to get to that 10K goal for the year of 2020-22. We are in April here, so we got several months to go. Hopefully we can get to that goal. But all right, guys, thank you guys very much. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one. Hey guys, I just wanted to take this opportunity to send a special thanks to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. Thank you very much for your continued support. I really appreciate it.